when an American raised in America, whose culture is American, tries to Afri-splain Africa to an African. Yet, if I asked you to name me 5 countries in Africa, off the top of your head, you probably can't, not including South Africa. But you'll be the first one to claim a continent about which you have no idea. You probably don't even understand your own history or where your ancestors came from. You probably can't tell me much about the transatlantic slave trade now, can you? Or which countries were involved in it. But you'll be the first one to gatekeep African culture from people who don't look like me, which makes you a racist. Plain and simple. How about less claiming, more learning? That's my American husband with German ethnicity learning about my Kikuyu culture during our traditional wedding ceremony at Rurashio back in Kenya. That's how you embrace a culture. You learn about it. You don't.
Just because it's cute on the outside, it can be very ugly on the inside. I have stated this multiple times that we, all skin folks, are not kin folks. And this young lady, your comments are out of line. Americans, American blacks, do not try to steal your culture or not try to be a part of your culture. We have our own culture here in the United States. And it doesn't have your stamp on it. If anything, you guys are trying to take credit for something that you didn't build here in the United States. Okay? And as far as the Atlantic slave trade, that's your theory. That's not our theory. We are proud Americans. Proud Americans. And we have our own culture here in America. Okay? Where's your Michael Jordan? You know what I'm saying? Where is your, I just want to know, where's your Tupac? Where is your legendary people? Because we have our own culture. We have our own food. We have our own dance. Come on down to New Orleans and you will see our traditions, some of my traditions, some of the things that we have down here. We have our own culture. So I think you're very arrogant to believe that we're trying to steal your culture. You have a German husband. And you're talking about he has to appreciate your culture. But what about you appreciating his culture? Okay? I don't understand you guys. All skin folks, not kin folks. I'm from the Chapatula tribe. Okay? We are American Indians here in America. And it's amazing that you guys are just so arrogant and you want us to be so attached to you. Where were you during the Civil Rights Act? Where were you marching with our people when our women breasts were being bitten off their chests? Where were you when all of the things that happens to us? So we don't need you. You fall back because Americans are just fine. And we're not black. We are American Indians here in America. And we don't need your validation, young lady. You have beautiful culture. But you're going to acknowledge our culture, and we are separate from you. You have a beautiful day.